Hello everyone, it's Adam Vincent for Java 2. This is week 4, December 2013. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. So real quick, this is my demonstration of my app. When it loads up, the fragment sends a list view. This is coming from the main fragment. And this list view, when you click on one of the items, it sends you into the team activity that gives you the details. And then, like last week, you hit more, and then it pops up, and then it sends you to the ESPN website for each team. So there's the Atlanta Hawks, and passing back through, you get the toast. When we pass back through the main, I'm going to do it again just to show you. The one issue that I am having, and I don't know if it's an emulator thing or if it's just in my code and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but when you flip it, landscape, this shows back up. Give it a second to load. There we go. We'll go back. So, as you see, it doesn't populate correctly. I'm not sure the reason why this is happening. But I'm sure it's probably something silly. So it just pops on back to the list. So we can go and take a look at my code. This is my main activity. It's not much here, not much to this. Main activity, it extends the fragment activity and implements my main fragment callbacks. So here's, kind of what I went through for the two-pane deal, but evidently it's not working correctly. But I got everything working and pulling from the fragments. So go into my main fragment and get my callback, calling my new fragments. This is where I'm setting my list. Coming down here, this is the attachments, the detach. The save instant state, out of state, it's supposed to keep the JSON from really losing anything in the when the landscape moves. So it saves everything. It's just the sizing was a little off. And then I got my service. The handler that launches the service. Take you real quick into my team activity, which when it creates, it pulls in the fragments that bring in the team data. So we are going to move along now to the team fragment. And this is what I got. This is how I set up the list data to display. And this is for the button, for the About button, and this is for the More button, runs the activity. So this is all happening through the fragments. Here's my two-pane layout. Once again, still not sure why it's not pulling in correctly. This is the fragment layout, which is set up to lay out for the team activity. It looks like it's supposed to. But what do I think of fragments? Well, fragments are interesting. It gives you some extra functionality that I haven't really ever seen before. So it's cool. It is a bit more intuitive. It's kind of hard to deal with in some points, but it kind of gives you it kind of lets you build individual puzzle pieces and kind of put them all together, which is cool. So interested to see about other things I can do with fragments. Some things that I could have done differently. At this point, I'm not too sure what I could have done differently to get that working correctly. Once again, I don't know if it's an emulator thing or if it's just it's in my code. That's something I'm not doing right. So things that could have used a little more clarification. really everything was, pretty much clear. Sometimes I get a little lost in Josh's videos. He kind of gets a little monotone, and which I'm sure it's hard to make an exciting video about programming, but I kind of lose him a little bit here and there, so I have to go back and rewatch the videos. But other than that, there's not much that really needed a whole lot of clarification. I was able to find answers to what I needed to find and that sort of thing. But anyway, that's me for the week, and I hope you have a good holiday.